Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I am back with another review. And got a few new things here. First, brand new filling station. Let's see how that works out. And we got a brand new transformer. This is the Walgreens exclusive Blue Streak. Sometimes Silver Streak, and if you're in Japan, it's just Streak. Now, as I said, this is a Walgreens exclusive, and I was very lucky to be able to get it off of Walgreens.com. Unfortunately, the figure is sold out right now, so your best bet is probably to try Walgreens stores. But if you're familiar with how they do their exclusives, you know that might be a bit of an issue. Let me bring in Smokescreen because one is a retool of the other. Not really sure who's supposed to come first because as of this recording, Blue Streak has not been officially announced by Hasbro. But as you can see, they are both variations of the Datsun Nissan Fairlady Z automobile. The Smokescreen mold is the Rally Racer. There is actually some retooling between the two. The wheels are the same. The back of the car is the same. The hoods are the same, where the ports for the guns and what have you. The real difference here is coming up on the front because Smokescreen was a race car. Rally car, you can see it has this more pronounced bumper, whereas Blue Streak is really the home version of the Datsun car. Now, let me turn this over, and I want to have some full disclosure here with you. I do have a slight problem with my version of Blue Streak, and as you can see, it's right here on this arm. For whatever reason, and I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, the door will not peg into the forearm. This arm is fine. This arm is not. On Smokescreen, both arms peg in well. It is quite interesting that with a different paint scheme of Blue Streak, I've noticed that there are the way things peg in, where the shoulders peg in under the hood. There's posts there that peg into the torso. Now, what I do believe the issue might be, and I will show this more in robot mode, is the bicep swivel here is very tight. So if it's one of those, it could be one of those deals where if it's a millimeter off, things just don't line up. It really doesn't affect the vehicle mode because the door, as always, pegs into the side here as well as into the back. So other than that, everything else is the same. So is the transformation. We will forego the transformation, so we'll just go from this. Okay, so we're back with this, and as you can see, both are in robot mode, and really, the differences are, as I mentioned, in vehicle mode. You have the different front ends here. Also, of course, the heads are different. Smokescreen has his masterpiece style G1 animation style head, whereas Blue Streak has his little dome here, which I think is closer to what we're going to be seeing with Prowl, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember how different from Blue Streak Prowl's going to be. I think it's going to have the same front end, a different head, and an added light bar that would just, like before, peg in the back there with the where the weapons go. But yeah, I mean, other than that, you have the color differences and what have you. Now, as I was mentioning, it's this arm right here, very tight with the bicep swivel to the point where I'm not sure I can get it lined up. And I do have the same problem that I have with Smokescreen, where if you raise the arm, it's that hinge right there, which is the transformation joint, tends to want to move more. I mean, it's great you get that double joint, but I would have liked it if it was pegged in better, or maybe instead of having it come up like with the armpit joint, it can come forward instead. But other than that, it's really a difference in style of car and, of course, color. One thing I should also mention is this go around, as you can tell, the shoulder weapons, these are closer to what Bluestreak had in the original animation, whereas with Siege, we had the shoulder weapons that were closer to what Smokescreen had. And as I mentioned in the Smokescreen review, the two are incompatible, alas and alack. So let us pause right now, and I will be back with my final thoughts as I give these guys a little twirl so you can see their backs and all that good stuff. And not, I mean, it's the same, hollow and what have you, but yeah, we'll be right back after these messages. Okay, so in the end, how do I feel about Bluestreak? I think it's great. I think it's nice to have another member of the Datsun family here. Is it worth it to you? Well, it depends on how you feel about having a full set of the Datsun brothers. As it is right now, as it was in Siege, 2 are exclusive, 1 is retail. They've kind of rotated around who is the retail release. Although, to be honest, depending on your location and type of buying, Bluestreak might be a little bit easier to get than Prowl. So the decision to purchase is up to you. This figure is definitely worth the $20 from Walgreens. It is not worth the $45, $50 plus that it goes for on the eBay market. So let's not be silly and not pay those markups. Now, I do want to leave you guys with a question. So, there's been some discussion about main characters being released as exclusives, such as Bluestreak and Prowl. So let me put it to you like this. Would you rather have 3 figures that basically share the same mold, all part of the main line for that particular year, or would you like 1 or 2 of them to be an exclusive, leaving space to get more unique and obscure characters getting an update? For example, if Bluestreak was part of the main Earthrise line, that might mean that Airwave or Fast Track would not have been able to have a spot in a deluxe class figure. So ultimately, a little something for you to think about, and feel free to discuss it in the comment section below. Which brings me to the end of my video. If you like this video, please consider commenting, and subscribing. Why, I'm always happy with the views, the comments, the likes, the subscriptions. That sends a message through algorithms to YouTube that my lowly channel is something that should be promoted and supported and held in high honor. If you really want to make a nice donation and really support my channel, feel free to sign up for my Patreon. There's a card here in the corner, as well as a link in the description. All I ask for is $1 a month. No tiers, no thrills, no special offers. All you're doing is helping me help you bring more content to this channel. Or help me help you, yeah, whatever. Like Bluestreak. But this is your old pal Chuck for Bluestreak. We will see you next time.